Canada is a country that's all about food. We have television channels about food, magazines about food, and a seemingly endless supply of people who post pictures of their food online. But how many people ever stop to think about our food's food? For many of our favorite products, the journey to our plate wouldn't be possible without a group of crops that we refer to as forage. Forage is an umbrella term that covers all of the grasses that we feed to our livestock, like clover and alfalfa. In the Canadian agricultural supply chain, forage is right at the bottom. It's part of the foundation that keeps everything else running smoothly. Any instabilities in our forage industry can cause shockwaves through our entire food system, causing prices at the grocery store to rise. Meanwhile, a healthy and sustainable forage industry helps to provide Canadians with the food security that we're so fortunate to live with here. It seems strange then that in Canada, only about 20% of our forage acres are currently insured against perils like flood and drought. When you consider that 44% of our farmlands are used for forage, this means that over 1/3 of our crops are uninsured. As a result, since 2008, the Canadian government has been forced to intervene on 4 separate occasions, providing $148 million in relief payments to Canadian forage producers. So what gives? Why is it that we seem to have so much trouble insuring forage, when other crops, like canola and wheat, have no problem getting 90% participation rates in their insurance programs? Well, there are many reasons. But one of the biggest is that most farmers don't actually keep track of the amount of forage that they grow for grazing, which means that we don't have a ton of data when it comes time to analyze risk. And this makes insuring forage not a very attractive endeavor. But one thing that we do have lots of data on is the weather. And that's what brings us to the subject of my research, weather-based insurance. Imagine a province with a system of weather stations. By taking the information from these stations, we can calculate estimates of the weather conditions on a farmer's property. And from there, we can start to calculate insurance premiums. For instance, a contract might say that a farmer will receive a payment if the amount of rainfall on their property is below a certain threshold. We could also design similar products for excessive heat or for flooding. By designing our insurance like this, we not only eliminate our data problems, but we also make sure that forage farmers are protected against the risks that are most likely to cause harm to their crops. As a bonus, because the weather is outside of anybody's control, we also eliminate the potential for any type of dishonest activity. All of this is to say that weather-based contracts are an exciting and innovative new approach to insuring forage. And by making risk management tools like this available, we not only help protect ourselves against expensive bills at the grocery store, we also help make sure that Canadian farmers have adequate protection during the times when they need it most. Thank you.